Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Lee's shocking move to disown Poppy, a sisterly rift or a permanent split. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates tease Lee Finnegan Naomi Matsuda is on the verge of severing ties with Poppy Nozawa Romi Park. She'll be making it clear that she desires her sister to disappear from her life for good, if Lee finds out who Luna Nozawa's Lisa Yamada birth father really is. Of course, the truth isn't that Poppy seduced a college-age John Finn Finnegan Tanner Novlin the night Luna was conceived, but that is likely what Lee will believe. With the intense emotions surrounding Finn and the complexities of Luna's parentage, Lee is bound to have some compelling motives that could ignite her fury. Lee was absolutely furious when she believed Poppy had an affair with Jack Finnegan Ted King years ago. We witnessed her explosive anger as she confronted Poppy, accusing her of not only cheating with her husband but also of being the reason Luna was born. Although Lee later apologized after the DNA test revealed her error, the reality of the situation is far more shocking. Just picture the storm brewing when Lee discovers that Poppy took Finn to bed instead. The fury will be palpable as she sees Poppy as the vile aunt who has tainted her own adopted nephew. You can count on Lee to unleash a tirade about Poppy exploiting Finn and stealing his innocence when he placed his trust in her. The thought of Poppy drawing Finn in so closely and landing him in such a repulsive predicament will send Lee into a rage. And while she may not be thrilled about Finn being Luna's father, the fact that Poppy has kept his daughter a secret will only add fuel to the fire. Lee is ready to unleash a storm of revelations that will expose Poppy's endless blunders. When the shocking news breaks, Lee will hold nothing back in her quest to dismantle Poppy's reputation. The real question is how Lee will uncover the entire sordid tale. As the dust settles, there's a real possibility that Lee could sever ties with Poppy over the dark family secret, demanding her sister's permanent exit from her life. Will Lee go so far as to force Poppy out of town, insisting she can no longer bear to see her? Our predictions hint at some explosive confrontations when Lee finally faces Poppy about her hidden truths, so keep your eyes peeled for all the thrilling developments. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Lee's shocking move to disown Poppy, a sisterly rift or a permanent split in a world where loyalty and love bind families together. The bold and the beautiful always finds ways to test those bonds, weaving webs of drama, betrayal, and unexpected twists. One such twist is brewing, and it's going to leave fans gasping: Lee's shocking decision to disown her sister Poppy. This bold move threatens to tear apart a relationship that was once seen as unbreakable, but the question on everyone's mind is this a temporary rift, or will it mark the permanent end of their sisterly bond, the calm before the storm? For those who've been following the drama in the Forrester family, it's easy to forget that Lee and Poppy have been through their fair share of trials. Despite their differences, the two sisters have always been there for each other, weathering storms together. But it seems like that unwavering connection is being tested in a way that could prove irreparable. What led to Lee's decision, and more importantly, what will this mean for their future? The Forrester family is no stranger to scandal. From infidelity to power struggles, the show has built a legacy of chaotic family dynamics. But even by those standards, the rift between Lee and Poppy feels explosive. Lee, known for her level-headedness and sharp intellect, has always been a pillar of strength. Poppy, on the other hand, has been more emotionally driven, often acting on impulse. Their contrasting personalities have created a perfect balance until now. A tense showdown. The drama kicks off when Poppy makes a life-altering decision that has far-reaching consequences. Unbeknownst to Lee, her sister's actions have put the Forrester family's future in jeopardy. Whether it's a business move that threatens the company's bottom line or a deeply personal decision that puts someone's life at risk, Poppy's choices will leave Lee with little room for forgiveness. In a shocking confrontation, Lee accuses Poppy of putting her personal desires above the welfare of their family, a move that many fans have been predicting. "I can't stand by this," Lee declares, her voice laced with hurt and disappointment. "You've crossed a line, Poppy. And I'm done." For those who have followed the sisters' journey, this outburst is jarring. Lee's calm and calculated nature has always made her the mediator between the chaos of the Forrester clan. But now, she's had enough. Her decision to cut ties with Poppy seems final, and it leaves viewers wondering how the two sisters will recover from this. A shocking revelation. What many may not realize is that this blow-up is not just about one incident. The true cause of Lee's anger lies in a long history of disappointments that Poppy has caused. As children, the sisters had a complex relationship, one that was filled with competition and subtle rivalry. Poppy, the more spontaneous and emotionally driven of the two, often felt overshadowed by Lee's rational and poised approach to life. While Lee thrived in the world of business, Poppy struggled with her own personal demons. This made their relationship strained for years, but their shared history of overcoming challenges together kept them in each other's lives. But in recent months, Lee's patience with Poppy has begun to wear thin. After Poppy made a series of questionable decisions that Lee believed were reckless, the tension between them grew. In a heart-to-heart conversation, Poppy confesses her need to prove herself to Lee, a need that only seems to push them further apart. "I'm not you, Lee," Poppy says tearfully. "I can't live up to your expectations, and I'm sick of trying." Lee's response is cold, but it's also filled with sadness. "I've never expected you to be me, Poppy. I've just wanted you to make choices that don't destroy everything around you." This moment of raw honesty signals a pivotal turning point in their relationship. Lee's frustration has reached its breaking point, and the once solid foundation of their sisterhood begins to crack. The fallout. In the wake of this explosive argument, the Forrester family is rocked. Rumors swirl about the severity of the situation, and many wonder if this is the end of the road for Lee and Poppy. Some fans believe this is just a temporary split, with the two sisters destined to reconcile after some soul-searching. Others, however, feel that Lee's decision is final, and the estrangement between them will be permanent. The impact of Lee's disowning Poppy is felt throughout the family. Eric and Quinn, caught in the middle of the fallout, struggle to support both sisters without taking sides. Ridge, who has always seen Poppy as a loose cannon, finds himself torn between his loyalty to Lee and his desire to help Poppy see the error of her ways. And Steffi, who has always been close to Lee, finds herself caught between her mother and her aunt, unsure of how to navigate the new family dynamics. Poppy, on the other hand, is left devastated by the sudden disownment. Her wild, impulsive nature has led her down a dark path, and losing Lee, the one person she's always relied on, is more than she can bear. For Poppy, this is a blow to her very sense of identity. As the Forrester family grapples with the aftermath of the sisters' fallout, Poppy's emotional spiral becomes the focal point of the next chapter in this saga. The road ahead. As the dust settles from this shocking move, the question remains: will Lee and Poppy ever find their way back to each other? The damage done may be irreversible, but there is always a chance for healing. After all, The Bold and the Beautiful is known for its emotional roller coasters, and anything is possible when it comes to family. While some fans may hold on to the hope that this is just a temporary rift, a battle that will eventually be resolved, others may fear that this is the final chapter in the sisters' story. Regardless of how it plays out, one thing is certain: the fallout from Lee's decision to disown Poppy will have lasting consequences that will ripple through the Forrester family for years to come. As viewers, we're left wondering, will Lee ever forgive Poppy, and will Poppy be able to find a way to redeem herself in Lee's eyes, or As we often see in The Bold and the Beautiful, will family loyalty be forever broken by betrayal, leaving a once unbreakable bond in ruins? Only time will tell.